Landing at Istanbul airport for the first time, this arrival guide will walk you through exactly what to do in your first minutes here, from navigating the airport and exchanging money to getting a SIM card and reaching the city center so you can start your trip in the right way. Istanbul has two airports, Sabiha Gökçen Airport, located on the Asian side of the city, and Istanbul Airport, located on the European side. At the moment, Istanbul Airport is the city's main international hub and handles the majority of flights arriving from around the world. The Istanbul Airport is the newest airport serving the city, and it's located in the European side, approximately 40 kilometers from the city center. Thanks to Istanbul's strategic location between Europe, Asia, and Africa, the city quickly established itself as a key connection point for intercontinental travel. In 2025 alone, Istanbul Airport welcomed an impressive 85 million passengers. Unlike many other international airports, Istanbul Airport operates with a single terminal building that handles both domestic and international flights. The layout is highly efficient. One floor is dedicated exclusively to departures, while another is reserved for arrivals. Moving between sections do not require trains or internal transportation. Simply taking the escalators is enough to move from one level to another. So, if you're coming to Istanbul, more likely you will be arriving at this airport, which is Istanbul Airport, located in the European side of the city. And for that, after you pick up your luggage and you pass passport control, you will be getting out from this international main gate. So in this video, I'll be guiding you on the things that you should do on the first minutes after your arrival. Like, for example, where to find ATMs, where to exchange money, where to find the public transportation, the transfers, and many other things. Now, the first thing you're gonna need as soon as you exit from this door will be to exchange money. And for that, you will find two exchange offices, each located on both sides. But I have a better recommendation for you because, to be honest, those two exchange offices have some of the worst exchange currencies that we have seen. And for that, I will be explaining to you step by step why you shouldn't exchange in these exchange offices. These are the rates we saw at the two exchange offices on January 11th. According to Google, the exchange rate was as follows. $1 was 43 Turkish liras. However, at these exchange offices, they were buying US dollars for 36.65 Turkish liras. By changing your money here, you are losing 15% of your money. Generally, in other exchange offices in the city, the difference should be between 2 to 3%. But don't worry, I understand that you are going to still need to exchange some currency, but for that, I have two better options for you. So come with me, we will walk it together because these two options will have some of the best exchange rates here at the airport at least. As you can see, just a few meters away from these exchange offices, you will find some ATMs and also banks. And I will show you the exchange rate. So here you can find Finansbank and also Türkiye Bankası. So these two are a great option. And here on the screen, you can see the exchange dates as of today. And in case that you don't have any cash with you, but you only have your credit cards, then you can also find ATMs. And the ATMs, they will be just a few steps away from the banks, and you can find here different local banks where you can withdraw money from. And of course, it will be difficult to tell you how much commission each bank will charge you to dispose money and to exchange money, because that will depend on your bank and also the bank you are withdrawing from. But it will range between 5% to 10%. Also, you will find these kind of ATMs, but to be honest, they don't even have any logo of any official bank or anything. So to me, this one seems like the ones you will see throughout European countries, and obviously they have very bad exchange rates. So I suggest to stay away from this one and instead use the ones from the banks. The next thing you will need will be internet, so you can find the best restaurants in Istanbul, how to navigate the city, and of course watch Beauty Istanbul tips for the best recommendations about Istanbul and Turkey. So as soon as you exit from that door, you will turn left, and just a few steps away you will find the main three companies for SIM cards. These are Vodafone, Turkcell, and Türk Telecom. And here on the screen, I'll be sharing the actual prices for the packages as of 2025 for tourists. But I have a much better deal for you. And in case that your device is unblocked and also supports eSIMs, I suggest getting one with Nomad eSIM. It's super affordable, it's easy to install, and it covers over 200 destinations. So for this one, you will find, for example, if you're coming to Turkey, you can even find way better deals for packages, and also they last for 1 month. I have also used it in every travel I have done abroad, like for example, Southeast Asia, Macedonia, Mexico, and many other countries. So I can tell you that it works excellent. You have high-speed internet, and you will be always connected with your family from abroad to work, or even just to share your experiences on your social media. So for my beautiful audience, I would like to share my promo code, and for you, you can have $5 off your first purchase. Thank you, Nomad, for supporting our channel. There are also some Wi-Fi machines in case that you need to connect real quick before you activate your eSIMs or your SIM cards. So you will find these machines. Also, you will find some of them inside right after you pass passport control, but this one is just outside, just in front of the SIM companies. And the only thing that you will have to do in order to do all the procedure will be your passport. So for every foreign tourist, you will have to scan your passport here. And in my case, I don't have my passport with me, but only for Turkish citizens, you can scan also your ID. So for that, I will just scan this one. It already scanned, and it will give you one code and then one little paper. And from this paper, you will find all the instructions on how to connect from your mobile. And in case that some of you might have to rent a car while in Istanbul, then also you can find plenty of rental companies here at the airport. You will be able to find them right in front of door or exit 9, and you can find them here, and you can check for all of the prices. But to be honest, if you're only staying in Istanbul, especially around the old town, in the European side, I don't suggest at all having a rental car. It will be a total nightmare. It is much better to move with public transportation. But maybe if you're having a road trip right after landing in Istanbul, then these are a great option. If you're someone who is coming to Istanbul just on a very short layover, but still you have time to go out and explore a little bit of the city, but maybe you might have to leave your baggage somewhere. So for that, you will find also a section here inside the airport, inside the terminal, where you can leave your luggage. It doesn't matter how big it is. They have different prices per day. So you will find it right in front of the door 14, and you will find the prices there, and you can just drop it off, and whenever you come back to the airport, you can pick it up. What about for those passengers that want to stay somewhere near the airport because you might have a flight within the couple hours or maybe just the next day? So for that, you will also be able to find one airport hotel inside the terminal. And for that, you will have to go to the departure section of the airport, and you will find that specific hotel right there. Once you are already at the departure section, just look for the letter P, where the desks are for the check-in luggage, and just where the letter P is, you will find the Yotel Hotel.
For all visitors coming to Istanbul, including those who are visiting for less than 12 hours, I highly recommend joining a private tour. It's the best way to make the most of your limited time and explore the highlights without stress. I personally recommend our travel agency, Reminder Tour. Simply share your travel dates with us, and we'll take care of organizing everything for you from start to finish. You can contact us through our official website, WhatsApp, or email, and all the details are available in the description box and the pinned comment below.
And one of the most important things after you land is obviously how to get from the airport to the city center or your accommodation. So for that, there are different ways how you can commute from the airport to the city center. I will be showing you the different options. The first one will be the Havaist. The Havaist is this special company that will take you for a small fee to different points of the city, including the old town and some of the most touristic areas, including also somewhere in the Asian side. And for that, as soon as you pick up your luggage, you will exit, and then you will turn right. On the exit number 13 is where you will find everything like the Havaist, the metros, and other type of transportations.
As soon as you exit, now you will turn right, and you will find some ticket booths for the Java East. That is one way how you can purchase your tickets, but also you can do it online. You can do it in cash, just the cash you will pay directly to the bus driver, or also you can purchase them directly here at this ticket booth. Now, in order to find the exact route you are going to, is that each route has a number. So for example, if you are going to Taksim or somewhere near Taksim area, you will have to look for the bus number 16. So for that, as you can see just behind me, there are like the routes or the stops, and then the numbers. So for example, for Taksim will be the number 16. So you will just look for the number 16 for the stop, and then you will find your bus right there. Now, for those of you that might have another flight, but from the other airport in Istanbul, which is located on the Asian side, and this is Sabiha Gökçen Airport, you can also take direct transportation from Istanbul Airport to Sabiha Gökçen Airport. And for that, you can also take the Hava East, and you will have to look for the platform number 13. That one will take you directly non-stop to the other airport. For those of you who would like to take a taxi instead, also you can find all the taxi services right on exit number 13. So for example, as soon as you exit, you will just find them right here. And also the prices are already written. So for each route, you will find like the prices that you might be paying. But to be honest, in Istanbul, we cannot guarantee you that every taxi driver will be honest. Some of them, not all of them, but some of them will try to charge you a little bit more extra once they drop you off at your accommodation. So just keep that in mind. And right now the prices might range, obviously depending on the route you're going to, from $50 to maybe $70. The other option will be about Uber. And well, let me tell you this, Uber actually works in Istanbul, but it will be easier for you if you want to use this service from your accommodation to the airport, because if you want to take it from the airport to your accommodation, that will be a different story. Actually, Uber is not allowed to operate from the airport to the city center. So for that, if you hire an Uber directly from the app, from the airport, the driver might contact you and tell you that, okay, they accept the ride, but they will have to pick you up where the mosque is. And the mosque, it takes around maybe 10 to 12 minutes walking there. So you might have to go meet them in another point, so they will not be in any sort of problem. But I have a better idea. If you want to be on the safe side, then we suggest taking a private transfer to your accommodation through our company, Reminder Tour. And for that, you can find the exit number 8, and then there will be someone waiting for you with our logo. Our assistant will be waiting for you, and then he will guide you to the driver who will take you directly to your accommodation. The prices will range between $60 to $90 per vehicle, not per person, per vehicle. And the last option will be taking the public transportation. This is the metro. This will be the option especially for those who are traveling on a tighter budget, on a low budget, or just you don't want to spend that much for another type of transportation. For that, you can take the metro directly from the airport. As soon as you exit the terminal, you will find the signs of the metro. And it will take between 10 to 15 minutes to walk all the way there. But you just need to keep in mind that it will not be a direct metro to the old town. I mean, you will have to transfer at least 2 to 3 times to get to your hotel. As shown here, 9 to 10 minutes by foot. Let's go. Once you have reached the metro, the first thing that you're going to have to do is buy the Istanbul card. This special card is the one we use for every public transportation, including this metro that connects to the airport. So you will find these machines, and the only thing that you will need is a debit card, credit card, or with cash. So for this, you can choose the English language. You can choose it here, any language, and I will choose English, of course. And they buy Istanbul card. It costs 165 liras per person. You just click here, and then I will choose credit or debit card. And also you can choose the amount that you want to load your or top up your Istanbul card with, because that price is only for the card but it's totally empty. So for this one I will suggest, well, in my case I will only put 20 liras because I have mine, but I suggest much more than that because each route costs around 40 liras per person, so keep that in mind. And as you see, the Istanbul card came from here. You just get it, and this one is already top up with 20 liras for me. But I suggest for you at least 200, 300 liras so you can use it for the other times you will use any sort of public transportation and even public toilets here in the city. Once that you have your Istanbul card, the next thing that you have to do is just go to the entrance and tap it up. That will be pretty much it. You will put it just right here and then you will pass. If you are 2, 3 or even more people, you can just top it up once, you pass, and then you pass it to the next person. That person taps it up, and the same over and over again. Here we can see a map of this metro line and where the stops are. So for example, if you're staying somewhere around Taksim area, Galata or Karaköy, you will have to do this. So we are just right here, Istanbul Airport. So you will have to take it towards Gayrettepe. In Gayrettepe, then you will exchange to the metro line M2, which will be Hacı Osman Vesneciler. So you will get off in the metro station either Shishane or Taksim, if you are around that area. But if you are going somewhere in Sultan Ahmed or even around the Grand Bazaar, the closest station will be Vesneciler. And from Vesneciler, either you will have to walk or you will have to transfer to the tram line T1.
Now you're ready to navigate Istanbul Airport like a pro. Don't forget to like the video, subscribe for more travel tips about Istanbul, and check the description and pinned comment for helpful links. See you in the next video. Bye bye!